Good morning, Christian. I'm just putting on my gloves, waiting for a few people to log on. Good morning, Brenda. Good morning. Or actually, it's not morning for Brenda. It's probably about 11 o'clock her time. You know, I ran out of bottled water last night. Hi, Brenda. I ran out of bottled water last night, so I had to drink tap water. Oh, gosh. Oh. Yeah, let's stretch it out, guys. Stretch it out. Get that body a moving, guys. You know, we gotta hate losing more than we hate the discipline it takes to win. We have to hate losing more than we hate the discipline it takes to win. More than the desire to sleep in. We gotta hate being where we are more than we hate the discipline it takes to be somewhere different. If you want something you've never had, chances are you're going to have to do some things that you've never done. Like me, I hadn't never done this for 30 years. So let's get those legs in the air. Come on. We're going to do some lunges and switch. Stretch it out. We're going to feel that in the back of the thigh. You know, I work with one person in the world. I think their time is like, if it's 7 o'clock here, it's going to be like on the 30-hour, like 17 hours difference or something like that. But it's not going to be an even number. It's going to be the odd number. I don't know how it works, but most of the time, I start at 7. I don't know who's all here, but I think we're missing Christine this morning. We're missing Melissa. If we know any regulars, I wish we'd all reach out to each other and keep this group alive, keep this thing moving, because I don't want it to be like a friggin' church where you walk into church and they say, well, we sure missed you last Sunday. But nobody texts you during the week. Nobody calls you. Nobody says, how are you doing? Nobody even remembers your name during the week. But all of a sudden they missed you on last Sunday. That's a bogus thing. So we need to reach out to people on a regular basis. Just getting warmed up, guys. Just getting warmed up. There we go. All right, let's fight for what we want today, guys. Let's go after it. All right, today I'm gonna do something I learned yesterday from my friend Barb. We're gonna lay down. We're gonna actually do some push-ups in a little different way. So we got to get this body moving. We got to speak from our spirit, our mind, and our body. But we're gonna do some push-ups. We're gonna do them in a different way. And I'm not good at it, so you don't have to be either. But if you can see me, what I'm doing is let me adjust this. We're down on the floor. And I want you to just be down on one knee. We're going to lift this one up. And then we're going to drag it through the mud up here. But that's not going to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift this leg up. Oh! Oh, yeah. And if you have to bring it up like this and you just set it down on the floor, that's fine. But then we're going to push it back, and that leg is going to be up. Oh! These are tough. Barb made them look easy. Oh. Oh. And now we're going to switch. So put this leg out straight. Oh. Woo. And again. Oh. Again, that's what I'm gonna work on today. Good morning, Christine. But we're gonna just do some trying to stretch our legs. So we're gonna lay down on our butt, put our butts on the ground. Just like this. I don't know if you can see me. I'm right here. We're gonna lay down. I want both legs in the air to hold. And it's like riding a bike. Woo. And hold. Okay, set them down. Yeah, if my fat butt can do this, guys, anybody can do it. But you're going to feel it in your core. You're going to feel it in your legs. If anybody was complaining I don't do fitness, well, now we're doing some fitness. Okay. And hold them straight out. And hold. Down on the floor. Woo. If that don't get the blood pumping, I don't know what will. So up we go. Yes. Yes. Just had to get that blood pumping. get that blood going. All right, knees to the chest, here we go. Yeah, Esteban, I wish you were here every day. I challenge everybody to share this on your timeline. Share me on your timeline. Share me on your timeline. I don't care what people think. We got to get beyond that. Share me with your timeline. Hey, Dayton. Hey, Dayton. It's been a long time. We're going to go after it. Dayton, I'm here 7 days a week. Let's fight for what we want, guys. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Switch sides. Jab it out with the left. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. See, if you go after life like that, guys, if you start boxing life like that, if you start getting committed, see, I'm committed, man. I'm on fire. I'm desperate. You got to have a desperation. You got to hate losing more than you hate the discipline it takes to win. You got to say, man, I must have this. I can have this. I will have this. I am this. I'm changing from the inside out, from faith to faith, from glory to glory. I'm stepping into my greatness. I'm becoming from good to great, from great to extraordinary, from extraordinary to outstanding, from just downright exceptional. I'm not going to live in a mediocre life. I'm done with low living, sight walking, smooth knees, colorless dreams, tame vision, dwarfed goals. I'm done with all that. I'm going to be a part of the fellowship of doing whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, man. Guys, some things I've been learning from my coach this week. Yeah, I have a coach, guys. That's how my life is transforming. That's how my life is transforming. Somebody coaches me. Okay, I don't just coach others. I'm a fitness instructor. I am not a fitness instructor. I'm a fitness instructor when it comes to the spirit and the mind. But if you're looking for an actual, real life, 10 sets of this, guys, and we're gonna work on the triceps and the biceps, and we're gonna tighten up the gluteus maximus today. If you're looking for that, they're a dime a dozen on YouTube. But if you're looking for somebody that'll light a fire in your frickin' broiler, if you're looking for somebody that will, well, just shake you to the frickin' core and say, man, you gotta go after it, you gotta go after it, you gotta go after it, because I don't know what a bicep is, and I don't know what a tricep is, and I don't know, I think it's the ass, I don't know, but I don't know about doing all the stuff with the gluteus maximus, but if you're looking for somebody that'll light the fire under your train and light the fire under your frickin' broiler and make it not so frickin' boring every morning, I'm your guy. But if you want that normal routine stuff, and you like being where you are and just focusing on the outside and not getting in tap with who you are on the inside, I'm not your guy. This ain't for everybody. Most people can't hang with me for 3 minutes. They're like, he's either a comedian, he's either a fat guy trying to be a comedian, or I don't think he's serious. I'm damn serious, guys. Come on. Yeah, go after it, guys. Come on. You stick with me, I'll make you a very dangerous person. Come on. Fight. Fight like your life depended on it. Come on, guys. We got lives to save. We got souls to heal. We got hearts to mend. We got lives to uplift. We got people out there that are dependent upon your dream. They're dependent upon your smile. They're dependent upon your heart. They're dependent upon your life. What are you laying around for? Get up off that couch. Come on, guys. I highly recommend, if you don't have a coach in your life, I'm talking a business, a life, a relationship, whatever you need to work on, I highly recommend that you get one on a regular basis. You meet with them on a weekly basis and you say, man, and you start coming up with a plan. Because if we wanted to play the piano, we'd probably get everybody likes to come to this because, hell, I don't charge, it's free. But if I said, this is going to be $10 a time, I couldn't get it out of anybody. You wouldn't show up. You wouldn't show up because the things we get for free, we value the least, guys. We value the least. And our minds and our bodies, our spirits, we place little value on them. We place little value on them. We don't have the discipline. But if we bought a TV, they ask us if we want to buy the protection plan, and guess what we do? Right away, because we don't want that thing to break. No, because that's our savior. That's our savior. But we buy a house. You want to get insurance on it? Absolutely. The most important house, our bodies, we don't really care about. That's the truth. That's the truth. And that's why we battle so much with Twinkies and Hostess cupcakes and all this crap that makes us look like this. That makes us get the love handles on the side. That makes us, that did this to me. But things are changing. Because I can do this now, guys. See that? Check that out, man. Check that out. There's something going on the inside. I feel like that black guy that can do that, or like The Rock. There's something going on the inside. Those things are happening. Things are happening. But I'm telling you, if I started charging for this, I don't think anybody would be around. I don't think anybody would be around. Because a fat fitness instructor, who the hell wants a fat fitness instructor? I mean, what's he know? Just something about our mind and our spirit. Just something about who we are on the inside. Just something. It's got to happen. It must happen. It will happen. It can happen. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited, man. Somebody asked me the other day, how do you stay so positive? Because I have a goal that is so exhilarating that it excites me and it scares me at the same time. One that's so in tune with my mental and spiritual core. I'll willingly dedicate all of my waking hours to its attainment. One that I can say at the end of my life, I'm so happy and grateful now for that idea that used my life, man. So when I lay down at the ground, I can say I left something behind. I left something that mattered. I wasn't just clocking in and clocking out. I wasn't just going through life on a frickin' hamster wheel, but I mattered whether I make another dime or not, whether it's not even about the money. It's not even about the money. I could care less about the money anymore. I chased money for 20 years. I chased it for 20 years. And I ended up losing everything financially because it was my God. It was my God, and I lost it. And God said to me one day, he said, through my brother Paul, don't wait till you're dead to live, but also you've chased the money. Now it's time for you to chase the many. Chase the many people out there that need you. Start developing your talents and your skills on the inside, John. Start reading again. Start learning again. Start shaping yourself, and then you can help shape others. And that's what I did. I've surrendered to the call. Have you surrendered to the call on your life? Have you just surrendered? Have you said, God, I surrender. I surrender. I'm done. I'm done, man. I made a decision. I make a decision. I'm saying yes today. Well, you gotta say yes every day. You gotta say yes every day. Because there's gonna be days that you don't feel like doing this crap. There's gonna be days that I don't feel like getting up in the morning. There's days that I just feel like nobody's gonna log on anyway today. This don't freaking matter. People don't appreciate it anyway. I go through it. I go through it, guys. I go through it. Even Jesus had a Garden of Gethsemane experience. He said, if it be any way possible. Because these people aren't going to appreciate me for 2,000 years. They're going to fight about the 10 Commandments being in the courthouse. They're going to fight about this. They're going to fight about that. I don't want to do this. Is there any other way possible? But nevertheless, not my will, but thy will be done. He was speaking to the universe. He felt he had a purpose on the inside of him, and he just willingly laid his life down. He willingly followed through through that purpose. Mother Teresa willingly laid her life down in Calcutta. Gandhi willingly laid his life down for the people of India. Willingly. They didn't gain anything by it. They didn't gain anything. Who are you going to lay your life down for? Who are you going to lay your life down for? Isn't it about time you start today? Start today. Go after it, guys. Go after it. Step into it. I am. I can. I will. And I must. I am. I can. I will. And I must. Other side. What is it? Shout it out with me. I am. I can't hear you. I can. I will. And I must. Okay. Crush it today, guys. Crush your life. Crush your business. Crush your relationships. Crush your soul. Crush your spirit. Crush. There's a time of crushing coming anyway, guys. So you might as well start crushing yourself. Because everything that you do has to crush your character. You have to be crushed on the inside. You have to. There's going to be a crushing coming. There's going to be a time of rejection. There's going to be a time where it doesn't always work the way you want it to work. But you got to keep moving forward. You got to keep moving forward. You got to keep your eye on the destiny. You got to keep your eye on the destination. And if you have to, you got to change the vehicle. You got to change the vehicle. You have to change up things. You have to change the order of your life in order to change the order of your life. In order to change your life, you have to change the order of your life. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting something different to happen. I kept doing the same thing for 30 years, and I didn't get the same results. I got worse results. I got worse results. I got worse results. I got this. But again, life doesn't happen to us, it happens for us, because if I didn't have this, I wouldn't have you. I wouldn't have you. So, my mind is calling me to the floor again. I gotta do some sit-ups, guys. So if you want to do them with me, and we're gonna to stretch it out. Stretch that back out. Oh. And ready. And we're not going to negotiate. We're not going to do one and then rest real quick. We're gonna just crank out as many as we can, as fast as we can. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, yes. Now, Brenda was probably able over in Australia. She was probably able to crank out 60 in the time I did 20. But I just want to show you guys. I want to empower you, ladies. I want to empower you to realize you've been held down for too long, man. You've been told to just go buy the groceries, cook the dinner, have the kids. That's the life. And we sold you short for years. And I'm not going to do that anymore, I think. Now, if you're a guy and you're on here, I think you're amazing too, but I'm speaking to the women right now. Women, you were designed to carry things, but you're not designed to carry worry and fear. Worry brings wrinkles. Doubt brings arthritis. Anxiety brings dis-ease, because it puts the body at dis-ease. Dis-ease, you're at dis-ease. If you're at dis-ease within, you're going to be at dis-ease without. So, doubt brings diabetes. Anxiety brings all sorts of arthritis and all sorts of things. So, fear is crippling. You say, well, I'm going to speak to the ladies. The ladies, you got to know that you're amazing, that you're designed to carry things at least for 9 months. You're designed to birth things. You're the most creative force on the universe. You're altogether lovely. You're amazing. You're beautiful, sexy, voluptuous, all of those things. And, you make the world go round. You make the world go round. Men thinking their right side of the brain, women thinking every side of their brain. You are logical and you are emotional, all at the same time. You can weave the emotions with the logic, but you can also be intensely focused, and you can go through intense suffering to get what you want. When it comes to the labor process, it's intense suffering. But man, when you're done with it, you guys create the most beautiful things. The purity of life comes right from you. So tap into who you are on the inside. Go down into the womb of wonder inside of you, and just recognize, man, out of my belly flows the cures for cancer. It flows the cures for life, and it flows But John, I had a kid that was ADD. No, you had a hyperactive kid, and the doctors put him on drugs or her on drugs, and because they couldn't understand their learning process, and they couldn't understand. So we started labeling all these kids. 50 years ago, we didn't have the labels. We had trees that they climbed on. We didn't have iPads. We had trees. We had an outdoors. We had yards to run in. We didn't have Ritalin and Prozac and Zoloft and lorazepam and all this. We're in the phenobarbital age. I mean, the age of ulcers and the age of headaches and migraines. 50 years ago, 60 years ago, man, they didn't have migraines and migraines and all this kind of crap that they had. We get it. We got everything that we could possibly want or need, and we got everything to complain about. So, you just got to keep moving forward towards your dreams and your goals. Dreams and goals, guys. Dreams and goals. What do you want to bring to bear? What do you want What do you want to bring into this world? What are your goals? Have you written them down? Do you know what you want? Life is easy when you know what you want. It'll give you energy when you know what your dream is, when you know what your inspiration is. And I really tell you, my inspiration, my dream is to empower women. It's to empower women. It's to empower you to rise above your state and recognize that you have greatness within inside of you. You have power down on the inside of you. You have amazing resourcefulness on the inside of you. You have talents. You have skills. You have a smile. You have a heart. You have a character. You got to bring those things to the surface. Bring them to the surface. Let that inner beauty shine forth, because I've seen a lot of smoking women. I mean, they are just drop dead gorgeous on the outside. But you get to know these people, and they are as ugly as ugly goes straight to the bone. So it isn't about the external, it's about the internal. Hey, Russ, good morning. Tap into it, guys. Tap into it. Run after it. Speak to your spirit. Speak to your mind. Speak to your body. Go after it, guys. What is it that you want? Oh, I got to show off to my buddy Russ if he's still on with us. I got to show off to him. Okay, we're going to do some push-ups, guys. We're going to do some push-ups. Ready? All right, let's get down. Oh, I'm so thrilled I can do this. This is amazing. I haven't been able to do this in 30 years. Watch what I've been able to do. This is going to be simple to you. It's going to be simple. It's going to be small. I wasn't able to do that 6 weeks ago. What I just did. Get up off the floor. Off of the knee. I'd be at church and I'd be kneeling down at the front of the church and I'd be like, oh my gosh, is there something to grab onto? So I'd just fall out like a slain in the spirit. I'd just fall out on the floor. And I'd lay there for an hour and a half, waiting for everybody to leave the church. And then I'd roll over to a pew. I'm kidding, but that's how I felt. Man, I figured it out. But let's do some push-ups, guys. Let's crank them out. I don't like looking at the floor. I like looking straight ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yes. Yes. Yes, guys. Yes. That's what you do, guys. Woo! Feels great. Feels great, guys. Celebrate, man. Yes. Yes. Oh, man. Yes. Yeah, you got to keep on moving. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. But like my coach reminds me every week, I meet with one, and he reminds me, you're not going to get any better if you don't get better. You're not going to change if you don't change. If you're not addicted to developing personally, then all the external personal development in the world is worthless. The rah-rah, the UPWs, the challenges, the free seminars out there, the books you can download for free online, the little free reports you could get, the little ClickFunnels thing you sign up for that's free, and then you find out later it's $1,000 a month. All that stuff is worthless if you're not committed. If you don't recognize that you're destined for greatness because there's greatness within you, and you're not hungry. And I'm not talking hungry for the things on the buffet. I'm talking hungry for the things of the buffet of life. That you're so desperate that, man, they that hunger and thirst for righteousness will be filled. That's what God said. But that means they that hunger and thirst for the right thing to do. The right thing to do, that you'll be filled. You know, when Jesus sent out his first disciples, they didn't have a phone. They didn't have a fax machine. They didn't have a computer. They didn't have anything but the power of this thing called the Holy Spirit and the Spirit on the inside of them. They didn't have anything except this deep desire to please their master. That's all they had. And they turned the world upside down. They took a religion around the world with no fax machine, no computer, no TV, no internet, no phone, nothing. And it went around the world. I mean, it's still growing today. Now, in America, it's a screwed up faith. But it's still a faith. If you hang on to God, if you hang on to Jesus, it's a strong faith. It's been the source of my life, and I'm not ashamed of it. It's been the source of my life for 30 years. Well, actually, it's been the source of my life for 49 years. But when I gave him a chance, when I brought him into my boat, and I bring him into my situation every day I say, God, come on in, because I can't do this without you. I need wisdom to talk to people. I need wisdom to talk to people. Everybody that talks to me feels like, man, I can really grasp who they are. I can't. It's the Spirit of God on the inside of me. It's the spirit of discernment. It's just the life that I've lived, and I live it in servitude to God. And I ask him every day for wisdom. So if you want wisdom of God in your life, if you want the wisdom of God, not the wisdom of man, if you want to step forth into your goal and you want wisdom, you ask me to be a coach in your life, in your business, and in your relationship, and I'm telling you, your life will change because I operate in the wisdom of God. This is why yesterday, Monday, it was Monday, I had a chance to talk to Tani Lavu from New Zealand, guys. And he's been struggling with figuring out who he is for 2 years. And he had one conversation with me. And in 25 minutes, we discovered who he was, what his chief aim in life was, what his target audience was, and what he was supposed to do in 25 minutes. So you give me a chance. If I can do that in 25 minutes, guys, what else could I do with your life? So, okay, guys, I got to wrap it up here. I've got an appointment to get to. But thanks so much for joining me this morning, guys. Thank you. I appreciate you. May the Lord bless you. Remember, you have greatness on the inside of you. You can do all things. All things are going to come to you because all things are already in the inside of you. You are an amazing creature. You have more talent and ability than you could possibly imagine. By the way, Gabe, I start at 7, and we typically go to 7:30 or 7:45 or 7:50. Gabe is an old friend. Anyway, guys, may the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. May his face shine upon you. May he lift up his countenance on you and give you peace until that day when you stand before him when there is no sunset and no dawning. But until then, how about we stay alive all of our life? Have a great day, guys. May the Lord bless. Take care.